in the past. It's just basically a sale event. But now what we've done is we're creating an event that is kind of like our kickoff, start of a First Friday. It's our test run, so we figure we'll make it a vintage downtown Christmas on a Friday in the evening from 5 to 8 on December 2nd, and it'll give us a taste of what we're looking for next month, and we keep moving forward with more First Fridays is the idea with it.
I see. So after December 2nd, it's possible this will be, you might have it through the month of December then on Fridays? Is that what
No, it'll be first Friday of every month. So what it'll be is this will be the first Friday event for December, and then January, February, so on and so forth throughout the year.
Oh, so kind of, okay.
Yeah.
And what will that have a specific name to it? I know like in Canton they have First Fridays.
Yeah, it'll be a First Friday. Heritage Ohio is a part of starting up First Fridays, and that's who we're co-oping this with. Okay. She's actually been kind of holding our hands through the process, if you want to call it that, because we're dumb to it, so we kind of need some help, I guess.
All right, and who's co-operating with this? Who are you working with?
Well, there's a whole group of us down here. Are you talking about Heritage Ohio?
Yeah.
Okay, Heritage Ohio. They're based out of Delaware, Ohio?
Yeah.
Out of Delaware. Her name is Frances.
Okay.
And she's actually come up here, walked through our town, had a meeting with us down here and what we need to do and how to get things going, how to get stuff started. So this is our first event in preparation to see how it goes, and then we can kind of get more involved with her on what we do next and trying to make this expand even more.
So, and Heritage Ohio has worked with building downtown programs and Main Street programs through First Fridays in cities like Kent, Lima, Lakewood, Louisville, Ravenna, Amherst, Ashland. Like, they've done this all over Ohio.
Yeah.
And they've been doing it for quite a long time, and it's part of the revitalization and you see in the cities around us. So they're kind of like a true and tested type of co-op, and I mean they've really just been incredible on kind of showing us how to do First Fridays and like what is revitalization and how do you implement that. And that's and we've already done things such as Ed's got the
classic car, the antique classic car event. We've also done the Jeep event downtown here, and we still intend on keeping those. Those are kind of like our staple grand finale events we're going to use. But these First Fridays are where we're not actually shutting down the streets. We're just packing the sidewalks full of vendors and having a great time with it.
Okay. And is that what it's going to be called, First Fridays?
Yes. Yep. Absolutely.
All right. And the first one will be the vintage downtown Christmas. That's going to sound like a lot of fun and definitely an opportunity. Whereabouts in the downtown area, for example, where might you have Santa?
Well, Santa, we haven't got 100% on that, but it will be clearly marked. It's really going to come down to the weather. If it's a miserable cold day, we're going to put him inside, and he'll probably be inside my store Pocket Change.
Okay.
But if it's a nice enough day, we really want him outside. He has cold weather gear. He will make it work. But obviously, if the snow's coming down in his face and it's not a good opportunity for photos, then we're going to move him to the inside the Pocket Change.
Okay. All right. Well, it sounds like you guys are excited about this. And what do you hope that this First Fridays does for the downtown area?
Well, with the trick for us here is just getting foot traffic downtown, getting people used to coming down here and enjoying themselves, making it fun for them. In the long run, by creating foot traffic, it's going to make people want to come back and visit again. And then that's going to increase business as well as businesses to move in our direction, to revitalizing this downtown to what it could be of its formal self.
Yeah, and Heritage Ohio, when they came down and spoke with us, they said that essentially with First Fridays opposed to your once or twice a year events, what you're actually doing is building muscle memory for coming into stores and kind of creating trust and building relationships with the people in your community that might not otherwise come in your store. So, you know, as business owners, we're actually expecting this to increase our sales, and that's kind of a big part of this too. Is like, you know, like we can invest more of our money into events and things if we could get the additional patronage. So
And we could put money into advertising on all individually on placemats, newspapers, tabletops, whatever we want to do. But we found that we're going to do much better as a group to put our advertising dollars into this method of getting people down here and revitalizing the downtown as a whole than just sitting here looking at each other like, oh, he's making money. Why am I not getting the same traffic? Let's work together and let's get the same people in all of our stores.
and I, you know, these meetings, how long have they been going on?
We've been doing this. Well, I moved down here in 2019. I opened up November of 2019, and right around that time, I think October was our very first meeting then, and we've continued them through all the way till now. And we've just slowly been navigating. It's taking a while because you got to navigate through. Some people come, they don't make it, they go, different things happen. But when it's all said and done, the core group has stayed, and we're looking to get more core group down here. And we have expanded since I've come down town. There's been 5 or 6 businesses that have come down here and joined the downtown, which is great. I'm happy to see that, and we want to see 5 or 6 more next year and continue on till every building's full.
And what's the name of the group?
It's called the
Beautiful Historic Downtown Alliance.
Well, that's we changed that. Remember, Dalton made that.
I don't know.
Oh boy, we just changed it. Dalton's he's a professor at Kent State, and he came up with a new thing. We all agreed to it. We just haven't got it in our heads yet.
Yeah.
So give me 1 second. I'm actually just going to look it up.
We changed that last meeting, and if you go on YouTube and you go to Ohio Hippies, I film a lot of these meetings. So if you want to see some of the juice, like how this actually comes about, like how we all 10, 15 of us get together and talk and then turn these events into reality. Like the Jeep event, I don't know if you were there or you got to see video of it, but man, there must have been a couple thousand people there for that. So, you know, in case you want to check out some of the, how, you know, like the development of First Friday and actually hear us talk about it, just go to Ohio Hippies on YouTube. Under Alliance Ohio, you'll find all our videos.
At the same time, if you go to Beautiful Historic Downtown Alliance, it is a Facebook page. That'll show some of our previous events on there. That is right now our activity page for the group. But we are going to change that once I get the header from Dalton.
Oh, okay. Josh, what's your last name?
Wyrick, Weyrick.
Okay. All right. Well, it sounds like fun, and it sounds like it's going to be fun, a good time for the not only to get patrons but get the families down there.
Right. We're actually going to have the Alliance High School Choir. We're also going to have free cookies and hot chocolate, so it's going to be a cookie crawl. There's going to be carolers down here. We're going to have a touch the fire truck, touch the police car. Right now, there are artists putting together Christmas bulbs for the trees from the old vintage trees downtown, and we've even got some of the schools' art classes involved in some of this. So it's going to be a really neat bringing together of the community, and then ultimately we want to be able to have the grandparents and the parents down here with the kids getting pictures, which I think is great to have that with the Santa Claus. And he's a very good guy. Josh met him yesterday, and he really enjoys it, and he has a good time with it, and the kids are going to love him.
Oh, that's great. And how many trees did you find?
We found 10.
10. Okay. Cool.
And then I don't know if it was, if you know this, but there's gonna be, so the way First Fridays work to start out is you don't close down the street. Everything happens on the sidewalk. So what we did was we got permission from the city to put the 10 by 10 booths in the parking spots.
Right.
Correct. So like the streets itself won't be closed down, but the parking spots will, where our goal is to get 60 vendors. I think we're at 25 or something right now. But we want to fill up as many of the parking street spots with vendors. So that Friday when people come down, the whole street from basically
Arch to Freedom at the moment, but we eventually want to get it all the way down from Union, but that's going to take a couple.
we're going farther than Arch.
Are we?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're going down just past my store, whatever that road is.
Park.
Okay, yeah, that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
And we're gonna spread it out. So, and there will be how many food trucks?
I think there's 4 food trucks.
4 food trucks.
Yeah.
I know this is a lot, so but we want to get you all the information.
Appreciate it. Okay. Very good. And all right. So I think I got most of this information here. Just trying to figure out what if I should do. Should I refer to the group as Beautiful Historic Alliance or the new name?
Can we get back with you so we can find out what the new name is? Like,
Is
what
this
we
a phone
agreed
number
on?
we can text?
Yes.
I'll send you a letterhead of the new name and the letter and a picture of our flyer for the event. Would that help?
Yeah, that would help.
Okay. Then I'll just
Alright.
text those over to you.
All right. I appreciate it very much. I just
Absolutely.
wanted to make sure I touched base.
Oh,
And one last kind of silly question, kind of related to this, but what is it about Santa that draws so many people to him, in your opinion?
that's a hard question.
I'll answer this one then. I think it's because it's a big part of everyone's entire lives. You know, this time of the year we're always humbled with the spirit of Santa Claus, you know, and you know,
Coming together as a family,
Yeah.
enjoying each other, treating each other with the kindness of a present or a cookie or a Christmas card. It's a sense of coming together that people really look forward to meeting some family members they haven't seen all year.
Yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate it very much, guys. I want to just, if you text me the name, that would be great, and I appreciate it.
Absolutely, I will.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
thank you, buddy.
Bye. See, now your name will be in
Yes.
the newspaper ad with the whole deal, dude.
Yes.
Yes. It really.
I'm gonna get popular.
Yeah, but that's what should happen. I mean, the business owners should be down here involved in this stuff, being able
Yeah.
to talk to that so that gets, when it's reported, it says this is what's going on. I had talked to Josh Wyrick, Ohio Hippies, Ed Albert, Pocket Change, and people put that traction together when they're down here. Oh, this is the guy they were talking to.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that Dalton's a great person for that, and I'd love to see that happen with him even.
What do you mean?
Because he needs to be the face
Oh yeah.
for that stuff. I understand he's busy and things happen,
Yeah.
but this was a spur of the moment, so I was like, okay, we're gonna run
Yeah.
with this. Let's go.
I mean, really, what I would like is, like, for things like this, as many of us that can be involved, like the core group,
Mhm.
should be.
Yeah.
Like, not even knowing Dalton's the face and the voice, like, we should still, like, I recorded it so everybody could hear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,